Let's see. Okay, let's start with the typical audio tests. The audio tests are going well, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, let me go to YouTube to test that as well. It's a ritual by now. I know I don't need to test YouTube. But yeah, it's always good to ensure that Restream is streaming the video properly. So, yeah, a bunch of stuff happened, that's why. I was planning to stream earlier, but I got caught up with tinkering around with my computer. Starting to merge words together because I'm just so lazy when it comes to speaking. But yeah, so I found that my old SSD is actually having performance issue, right? I say I wanted to buy an SSD, and well, that got me thinking about actually testing my current SSD, right? I look up its performance, and then I ran Crystal Disk Mark. Yeah, I also checked the health of Crystal Disk info. But yeah, Crystal Disk Mark return results that are significantly below what's expected from this drive. And I thought maybe it's because the drive is full. So I moved some game installations from my primary drive. Okay, so I'm talking about my primary NVMe drive. So yeah, I moved some files to this much slower SATA SSD. The primary drive should be reading and writing. Okay, reading about 3 gigs, write is about 1.8 gigs per second. And it turns out I only get like 2.6, 2.7 reading, and writing is half that. It's like 900 or 800. So it's just terrible all around. And yeah, in fact, no, it's actually even worse. I was getting like, yeah, half of that 14K, and then like 8 KB or something, and then I moved some files to another drive. I uninstalled a lot of games, so now I have 20% free. Performance has improved, but it's still not good. It's still terrible. So the quote-unquote good thing is that I've spent a huge amount of money to buy the cheapest NVMe SSD drive that I can get my hands on. It turns out that these days they have advanced past the PCIe 3 NVMe standard. I've moved on to PCIe 4. My motherboard supports, there's one PCIe 4 slot and another PCIe 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my PCIe 4 to the slot that's being currently occupied by the system SSD. Yeah, so the new SSD should be sitting there, and then the old SSD, I'll chuck it into the secondary PCIe 3 slot. New SSD promises to have like 7,000, which is 7 gigs, roughly 7 gig writes, roughly 6-7 gig. No, it's roughly 6-7 gig write and 7 gig read. That's on paper. I don't know how it perform over time. I definitely intend to test it once the SSD arrives, which should be soon. I paid for expedited shipping because, yeah, that's how much I like Star Wars, but also because I can't afford to wait. I'll be leaving this address soon, so buying things from mail order, if it takes too long, it takes too long to ship, I might not be physically located here. So yeah. Plus, you know, if I'm gonna start something, I'm gonna start a new job. So I don't think I have that much gaming time left. So yeah, I'm just gonna take advantage of what little time I have to squeeze in all the gaming that I can, and then gonna put my nose down to the grindstone. Is that the expression? I don't know, but that's what I expect to be doing. Now, what was it? Yeah. So that's one thing. I'm gonna test the old SSD, the old nvme SSD, which is underperforming right now, but we'll see if it cures the stutter. That's one thing. And then I have a new SSD coming, and then I'll be installing, you know, fresh install. Not gonna be transferring anything. Fresh install of Windows 11. Star Wars Outlaws should go in there first thing, and then I'll see if there's any stutter there. If there is, then the culprit is known. It's Windows 11. Unless there's other system components that may be causing the stutter. I don't know, but other games don't have this issue. But I have a feeling, because I'm turning up the settings really high. And then I watch a Digital Foundry video. Tells me that actually, you know, we turn up the settings. Well, this is for Ratchet and Clank, a totally different game, but the basic principles should still apply. So if I turn up the settings, you know, I'll use more texture, data, all kinds of assets, data, and so on. So that it creates a lot of data that needs to be read from the hard disk. Now check out the specs for PS5 and Series X, and actually, yeah, the read and write specs for them. Well, PS5 is much better, but still, Series X is no slouch, and I think it sort of outclasses me. Even Series X outclasses me. Like, I think PS5 was like 5 gigs. Series X is like 3 point something gigs, which I should have, except my nvme is underperforming. I'm only getting like 2.6, 2.7 gigs reading. Yeah. So that's gonna be what I need to pay attention to. So that's one thing. The other thing that I'm paying attention to would be the internet stability. So one part of the reason why I'm yapping so much is because I want to know how stable the internet connection is. So after installing, did I mention this? Maybe I've talked about this, maybe I haven't, but after installing new drivers for my Ethernet connection, Internet seems to be much more stable. So right now I'm running a VPN, and I've been streaming for 8 minutes, and it seems like things are okay. Previously, you know, I was watching streams, and usually for the past few weeks, maybe even past few months, I don't know, but I have constant issues with internet on SSD. Like if I watch multiple streams, even though there's enough bandwidth for me to watch multiple streams, I keep getting issues with streams needing to reload. So you know, maybe there's a lot of lost packets or whatever. But so I don't know. I've installed a new driver. It seems like it might have fixed the issues. I don't say, you know, I don't be too overconfident and disappoint myself. The problem might return, but I've been watching streams for a couple of hours, and usually previously there's always just streams requiring me to manually refresh them because they died halfway. So it's much more stable. There are hiccups, definitely hiccups. The stream might pause for a couple of seconds, but usually The stream reconnects by itself. I don't have to manually intervene. Heck, I even had like a really long pause, like maybe 10 or 20 seconds pause of a stream, a Twitch stream. And then I was just watching and watching. Okay, fine, you know, I leave it alone. I don't touch it, and it reconnected by itself, which is surprising. So there's a chance, small chance, that internet connection using VPNs back to the old stability levels, because about a year or so ago I was streaming using VPN without issues. So I hope to return to that era of stability. So I might have mistakenly blamed the landlord's internet for being fucked up. There's also a chance that me blaming is not incorrect, because a week or so ago, the landlord did send out an email warning people in the apartment that someone has been torrenting, and then he has received a cease and desist letter from the the internet service ISP, right? The internet service provider. So he's warning people not to torrent. Obviously, it's not directed at me, because I just say that I use VPN, right? I use VPN for privacy preserving purposes. Could be legit, but still, you know, I prefer to run on VPN, and yeah. I don't know which dumbass did that, but well, shouldn't call him or her dumbass. Come on. The apartment, well, guess what? The rent is rather low compared to the rest of the places here, and it's on the low side. It's not that low, but still, you know, it's hard to find people renting at this price. So the sort of tenants that this place attract with the sort of cheap tenants like me. Except, you know, I like to think that I am capable of distinguishing between what things I should save on and what things I should splurge on. Like, I know how to calculate risk. So it's sort of like, okay, it's very easy to detect torrenting. So if there's someone out there who's really inclined towards torrenting copyrighted games, they should invest just a bit in a VPN. It doesn't cost that much these days. The setting up is easy. I mean, if you can figure out torrenting, you can figure out a VPN. So yeah. So whoever that guy is, I do suggest that they get a VPN. Anyway, there's a lot of yapping. I've yapped for 13 minutes. And I'm gonna check. Okay, let me check. Compressed. Okay, I want to check whether I've disconnected from the internet, but I've also done a Google search on the SSD battle between PS5 and Series X. I know there's a PS5 Pro now, but I don't think they upgraded. PS5 Pro SSD is not upgraded, right? In any case, you know, Series X never had a mid-gen refresh, so it's not fair to compare the Series X to PS5 Pro. Okay, I don't trust AI summaries, but they say but the Google AI summary said that PS Pro SSD speed was not upgraded. So, I'm gonna assume that the PS5 Pro has a larger drive but not more storage space. Let me read that out. PS4, PS5 Pro read speed is. I want the base PS5 Pro read speed. Everyone is giving me the read speed from upgrading their consoles. I don't want to know the upgraded speed. I'm looking at loading time on PS5 SSD and PS5 Pro SSD from Tom's Guide, and they're the same. And whatever SSD you install onto the hard disk is actually slower than the base one. So stock SSD is 5.5 gigs per second, while I believe the Xbox is about 3 point something gigs. Why can't I just find a tech article? Okay. Yeah, Sony proprietary storage, 5.5 gigs of performance. That The Verge calls it 5.5 gigs per second of performance. They should tell it it's the read performance. Never mind, fine. Series X is 2.4 gigs. I believe Outlaws is released on Series X as well, right? I think the loads, yeah. So if it's released on the I need to watch Digital Foundry's tech review. Maybe Digital Foundry has a text version. Sometimes they publish tech versions, not always. But yeah, what I saw was apparently there was screen tearing issues, which could possibly be induced by slower SSD speed. So I'm just gonna jump to the conclusion. No mention about load speed though. Tearing. No, that they did mention tearing. What stutter? They're talking about stutters between camera cuts. Not quite related to me. In any case, yeah. So I sort of sit close to a Series X with all the trimming I'm doing and removing files and all that. This old NVMe drive, which is underperforming at around 2.6, 2.7 gigs, it's close to a Series X read and write read speed. So hopefully, this translates to solving all my issues with stuttering when I'm saving games and all that. I won't know what happens until I load the game. I have Bongo Cat turned off, incidentally. Because that can be a performance killer in terms of FPS, not so much stutter, but FPS. Wow, 20 minutes of endless yapping. And I still haven't gotten into the game just yet. I'm going to reload my broadcast. Oh, 20 minutes, still broadcasting. And Everything's performing dandily. Is that the right adjective to use? I don't know. Yeah, things are peachy. Things are dandy. And I have audio for the game and for me. Alright. Alright, stop carrying and get on with the game. My internet cuts off in about 1.5 hours. So this won't be a long session. I won't be streaming the next few days maybe. It depends on how well the upgrade goes. How long it takes for me to... No, I'm not going to be transfer or install since... Well, if I'm doing a fresh install, I'm going to reinstalling a bunch of stuff. You know, this is not just my gaming machine, it's my work machine, so, you know, a shit ton of Python packages that I need to install. Oh, man. Yep. I'm gonna have to find a list of stuff I need to install. Find a list of drivers as well, programs. I'll be upgrading essentially from 1 terabyte to 4 terabyte, so not worry about space in the new drive. But yeah, that's what I have to look forward to. The upgrade project will take a significant chunk of time. I hate it. Thankfully I do have a spare laptop, so if things go bad, you know, I can always use the laptop to seek help. Fingers crossed things go smoothly. You know, last major change I did to my PC was upgrading the cooler. Oh, swapping the motherboard, right? The old motherboard was dying and it was out of warranty, so the only thing I could do was swap the motherboard, which fixed a lot of my issues, but seems like I have new issues and now I'm dealing with them. And that one of those issues might be the SSD, not the motherboard. Fingers crossed the motherboard stays alive for the next 10 years, at least, you know, 10, 20, 30 years. Yeah, so I haven't played any. Well, I did test a bit, you know, at the end of my last stream. I tested the gaming performance a bit. But yeah, I've turned the DLSS frame generation on, which I think I showed in the when I was browsing through the settings page. Yeah, so frame gen is back on because, well, previously disabling frame gen didn't help in preventing the stutter. I mean, well, if I want to turn off frame gen, I need to restart the game. But yeah, this is the graphics. I'm just doing this as a matter of keeping a video record of the settings I use. That's why I name my stream this way as well. It's to give myself a video record of what I did, and if necessary, I can just refer back to this stream to find out what I did right or what I did wrong. So frame generation is on. Now, if I turn it off, the game will be stuck at generating at half the cap refresh rate. I've raised the cap a little. It used to be 72, which is the safe value. I raised it a bit to 73, so half the cap will be 36, 37, something like that. Right. Yeah, I'm doing fixed quality. All this. It'd be very funny if I walk a couple of steps and then I get my first stutter. I know how to generate a stutter very easily, and this is called my speeder bike. The moment I get on it, it'll stutter. Yep, it stutters, but not significantly, not that significant. I noticed a stutter, but this is the start of the game. Start of the game, things will usually perform well. It's after playing for like maybe 10, 20 hours that okay, but not 10, 20 hours, but maybe 2-3 hours, I'll start seeing performance degradation, and that's what I need to watch out for. Alright, so I think I have a bunch of stuff related to Crystal Mine. Vision Cutter is a problem. Money drop, Fadia clue. Yeah, so I need to drop by this place. And I need to drop by this place. And I need to steal stuff. As usual. I'm an outlaw. I operate outside the law. Man, Star Wars Outlaw. Maybe, just maybe, they could have picked it slightly better now. It's kind of like, there's that Star Wars movie, right? They have a line that was in the trailer that never made it into the final movie. I always loved that line. It was a character like K West, not quite K West, but also a scoundrel. And she joined the rebel. She joined the rebels, and she used that corny line. I'm a rebel. I rebel. Oh, that was so dumb, man. I love it for being so dumb. Oh.
Any idea what I'm looking for here?
If the Pikes are betting on fixed races, the tips will be written down somewhere. Look for a data pad.
Eyes open.
Yep, just a firefight. Somewhere in the distance, I'm not gonna listen to it. This is gonna be restricted area. So, no. Oh, there's another stutter. Yeah, so stutter is incurred. Confirm. I've like trimmed the drive a couple of times. I've trimmed it multiple times. I've left 20%, which is a lot. Recommendation, yes, it's between 10 to 25%. Usually with 10% it's enough. Usually, you know, but okay, some people are generous and they leave like 20%. And that's what I'm doing. I left 30% of my 1 terabyte drive free. And still not doing too well when it comes to handling stutters. This might very well be a issue with Windows 11 and Snowdrop engine, which will be a shame. Let me check again. I'm doing frame gen, fix, quality. I'm gonna do something else as well. I'm gonna put on the performance graph. I mean, yeah. Instead of just me catching stutters using my eyes, I can refer to the graph. There's like a very visible, very obvious dip in the frame. So frame gen does weird things to the frame rate and frame time. Usually there's a clean line, but because I'm doing frame gen, I get a solid bar because the frame rate technically is fluctuating between the lowest and the highest value constantly. Yeah. But still, when a stutter occurs, like just now, right, I'll see a gap in the solid bar, which indicates that yes, stuttering happened.
I will not do this forever.
When I'm here, that Misty, no. Alright. Ah, right. So I'm supposed to get the stability controller. Let's hope that this isn't a
Hey.
I lost 800 credits at the Fathiers yesterday.
What? Are you not using the tips from Arlen?
He pays off the jockeys for a reason.
He works for the casino. How can you trust him?
He knows what will happen if he crosses us.
Sounds like the next tips for the races just came in. The data pad from Kanto's gotta be around the landing pad.
Alright, I'm good with the pikes, right? So, yep. I can just walk, stroll around and pick stuff up.
Stay focused.
Landing pad.
She can be trusted for now.
That's gonna be an issue. It could be a restricted area.
Need to stop by the market soon.
Oh! I can just land my ship in friendly cartel territory. That's nice. Appreciated, much appreciated. Next races. Okay. The game doesn't do frame generation whenever I have a menu brought up. That's good to know. So next race, a jockey from Komori is getting paid off to fix the next race. So I need to look for a jockey from Komori and then I bet on that. And before I turn in that intel.
Okay, we got what we needed. Let's go next. Before I check in with Surat, maybe I should see if this intel on the next race is any good.
Right. I'm doing verification. Exactly. Well, before I handed in that intel to you, right, I need to be sure that the intel is actually good, right? That indeed the races were being fixed. So if I win the next 5-year race, that proves it. I'm definitely not trying to profit off your misery, Surat. Don't freeze me in carbonite, please. I'm doing frame gen as well for the simple reason that, man, this game at quality is sharp. Frame,
It has been quiet lately.
the DLSS transformer quality, it dips below 60, so that means the base FPS is kind of low. I think around, it might even be sub 30, not sure. But yeah, it's not good. But the input lag isn't good as well.
One
But
has our protection.
man, the sharpness.
Still nothing to
I miss that. DLSS transformer is really good, but even DLSS transformer at performance is blurry.
This is a temporary position.
Yeah, you make it big one day. I know. Right, I found the intel, but I still haven't found the particle stability converter. Now, if I sabotage this, it's fine.
All right then.
Okay, she can be trusted.
Fine.
They're definitely very trusting.
One would even dare.
Yeah, no one there except for
Is something there?
that one person you trust. Lesson here is never trust. Oh, huge stutter. 24 FPS. Oh, I can override lock without.
I got this. Yes.
It doesn't count as an action that will attract the attention of pikes. It doesn't count as an illegal action, I guess. Well, if the pikes have their own legal code.
Impress the boss.
But yes, illegal or forbidden, right? Another word I would use is forbidden. It might be forbidden, that's it. Alright, I'm moving out of the range for the particle stability converter.
Quiet today.
Oh, the other thing that there isn't frame gen this. Yep. No, wait, this is actually running at 73 FPS. No frame gen required. Weird. Yeah. But yeah, the moment I come in here, it's so the game is smart. It turns off frame generation during the when you refer to the map because it knows that the map is a very simple 3D object. It doesn't require fancy frame generation. Cyberpunk doesn't do that. Cyberpunk just straight up turns off frame gen without boosting the frame rate. So it sucks. So you get half FPS when you are using the map in Cyberpunk. Okay, I've checked this place twice. The landing pad. Okay, landing pad is actually outside the search area. So maybe. Nope. I've been to this guy's shop before. Don't tell me what I'm looking for is actually sold by this guy. Key pop. Ah! So indeed it was being sold by this guy. 25% discount max out already. So alright, fine. I'll pay your asking price. Recirculator. I do have the money, but it's starting to run low. Ah well, whatever. Still not quite done yet. Alright, there's treasure that I can not get until I get a fusion cutter. But there's a vault keycard and there's also another regular treasure that I should be able to obtain. Wow. I'm gaming at 2K, but I'm starting to see the appeal of gaming at 4K. Just look at this. Oh, shut up. Man. I think the sharpness lost from going to performance gear SS it's just not worth it because yeah, the illusion that this place is real. The illusion that is, you know, let me emphasize the illusion. And once the illusion is lost, okay, I think this one is actually a forbidden area. Alright, alright. So the illusion is definitely lost if it's not 4K. 2K comes close, especially with transformer DLSS making everything super sharp. Alright, I got another stutter. In fact, multiple stutters. So maybe things are getting worse.
Like shadows, right? What do you see?
Shorter agent.
Well, I don't think it would be miss. No! Oh shit. Shit, did the game save? Right after I punched the guy.
We just need to keep at it.
Oh wow, the stuttering is insane. Maybe loading the game causes even
Quiet
greater
time,
stutter.
little guy. Got something, bud?
Yeah, starting to be not so confident about
Go fetch.
the new SSD fixing problems. I remain hopeful, but oh, it's ISB report of Surat Nuat. Leader of the local gang. Earns a lot of gambling profits. Might be working with the Hut Cartel. Paying tribute to Jabba in exchange for weapons and hired hands. Huh. So that's why he's considered a part of the Hut Cartel.
I am ready for a fight.
I agree.
Okay, so Surat might break away from the Hut Cartel in the future though. Alright, alright. Oh, the other problem is that when I'm using binoculars,
Lights up ahead.
there's no frame generation. That's why things look kind of choppy.
Got some trouble ahead.
Blaster needs cleaning. Prove yourself. Move up. There.
Will he be noticed? Oh, they're investigating. Shit.
Stay low, Nix.
What the fuck? What? I think I was touching a tree branch and that's why. Alright. How do I do the pulse thing right? Press up. I'm switching between this game and AC Valhalla and it's definitely messing with my muscle memory. Definitely. 100% no doubt. Oh, another stutter. That was terrible. Seems to resolve itself faster compared to running on SATA SSD. Might be a placebo effect. It may very well be that. In fact, I'm getting stutters more frequently now that I've just loaded a game and doing like not just loading a game, but also yeah, I've gamed for a longer period of time. Feels like Stutter City. I have a feeling I need to. Yeah, I need to get there. Shit.
I must stay focused.
Place that's has an energy barrier. Maybe I come here. Maybe I'll whistle.
So fragile.
Right. He definitely noticed, but the other guy is.
Nothing seems amiss. Nothing. Sit there. Huh? Sit there.
Oh no, the three guys patrolling are returning. This might be a bad idea.
That's odd. Oh boy!
Oh, whatever happens in tall grasses, stay in tall
We
grasses.
should wipe out Hutt space.
Definitely.
Frame gen is doing like 50, 49 FPS. Terrible, 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 terrible. Back to 60. There must be some setting where I can turn off the security gate and the energy barrier. I got the
Someone around, Nix?
I got to do that in the Imperial base, so no reason it won't happen here as well. If things go sideways, I have insurance now.
Nothing here.
Right. Ah, there's a guy above. That's dangerous.
See something?
I should get my
I need to find the... I can't take out... If I whistle, I'll draw too much attention.
Shiga clan. They pose no
I'll
threat.
climb up later.
If they try to create new hives in our territory, we will simply push them out.
Stop.
Come on, walk away. Good boy.
Do not botch another job.
I like that KOS always goes for the
Should be useful.
punch. She doesn't choke anyone out. You'd expect that from stealth games, but no. She punches. She likes punching.
Never properly healed.
Ah, he's noticed me. That's fine. Oh, whistle.
Save Rajo. Looks fine.
I'll hide here. Sleep tight.
Someone nearby?
I don't like that sweeping camera. Whoa, 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 whoa. It goes all the way here. That is dangerous. Shit. I think that's the terminal I need to get to if I want to turn things off. Ah, but that guy, and that guy as well.
Someone around, Nix?
Well, okay, so this spot is safe.
Gorak might notice.
See something?
Okay, so he stays there for a long time. This
It's
guy
the
doesn't
pikes.
turn. I might as well tag the patrol while I'm at it. Although I don't want to trigger alarm, so... Shit.
After 5 years, this is what I get.
Why did the game make me stand up?
Clear.
Oh no, he turns this way. And then he turns that way. Alright. Because I don't want him to bother me. Let's do this.
Out. Nothing over here. That is strange. And Mary.
is, Nix.
Oh, so the autosave is a long time ago. Alright. Fuck. Ah! I can use Nyx to lure the guy. Then the other guy won't turn his head around, and then I can sneak. Alright. Where was I? Okay, good. Ah, no. Not so good. Bunch of people. Oh. Maybe I can kill all of them. Using some kind of explosion. To save me a bunch of trouble, but that might raise the alarm. Oh, and all the guys that I've knocked out previously. Ah, this is gonna be a pain.
Still nothing to do.
Gotta keep quiet, Nix. Showtime, Nix.
What do you think? She would last it? No!
Nope. So I do have to systematically take all of them down if I want to do the staff option. Oh, well. But the game also saves at least due to courtesy of tracking everyone that I've knocked out instead of yeah, this sucks.
Okay, stay quiet, buddy. It's showtime, buddy.
Get rid of it. So strange. Scram, you little dweebit!
Nix, need a distraction.
Does this belong to anyone? Strange. Get out of here!
Yeah, okay. Let's hope the corpse isn't too conspicuous. Oh, another stutter, so yeah. Things aren't looking good.
Nix, set that off. Let's blow that up.
It is good to be
No! Fuck! Ah, this sucks. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna have to wait for them to come back around. Ah. One of my streams I'm watching. Oh, I thought the stream died. No. Okay. But maybe there's instability.
I could use a new blaster.
Says a lot that the game is stuttering, even when using a 2.6, 2.7 gigs read speed. Yeah, 216 gig read speed SSD not enough to prevent stutters. So not related to SSD. I'm starting to believe it's not related to SSD. I don't know. I'll be changing two variables when I do a fresh install of Windows 11 on a new SSD.
A few weeks ago,
You know, the SSD will be faster. That's one thing. The other thing is it's a fresh install of Windows.
the credits they paid
So it doesn't have the baggage that the older Windows has.
Nix, hit that barrel.
Did some of our exotic stock escape?
Let's go.
What was that? Let's see what that was. Sakai?
Oh,
Void!
Okay, go on.
What are we supposed to do? Over here! His body!
We know it.
Never mind.
what are you expecting? Things blew up. Covering each other's sectors a little too well, so I'll take it easy.
Suppose it's nothing. Looks clear.
Guys are too close. The thing is, it's very hard to aim from a grass. As expected, the grass blocks my vision. Keep forgetting that it's a video game. Oh no, I don't forget that it's a video game, so I've come to expect that I should be able to do things like see where I'm aiming despite there being grass physically blocking my vision. Alright, let's be quick about it.
Me, Joker. Nothing.
Let's hope the guy on top doesn't see. Alright, good, good. Because I'm coming for you next. Yep. Fist to the back of the head. Unpleasant. Not that I would know,
This'll work.
thankfully. But it looks unpleasant. So they are okay with accidents happening. Accidents happening and people dying. It's totally cool. Unlike the Imperials, I tried blowing things up. They see corpses, they sound the alarm. The Pikes is sort of like, oh, things blew up. It's nothing. It's probably nothing.
Nice to get some recognition.
There are two guys here, right? I've cleared a lot of obstacles.
What do you see?
What I think I can get away with is this. In fact, that was wasted. I could have just
I just need an excuse.
Yeah, I could just use a regular blaster shot. So there are 2 guards over there, I believe. Whatever.
Okay, careful.
Ah, no frame generation here either. If there's no frame generation here, then why are there weird graphical artifacts? Yeah, it's problematic the way I see it. But I'm not lucky, am I? Finding out one of the glyphs too early isn't a blessing, it's actually a curse. Because you have less chances to try out the other glyphs. Alright. It's been a while. And then next turn I get more energy, right? I hope. Okay, I think I have enough actually. Oh no, I don't. I don't. It's a test of luck. But here we go. Oh, I'm lucky then.
All right.
Bye-bye camera. Bye-bye alarms.
Someone nearby?
Yeah, they're 2 guys, but they're not gonna turn around.
I just need an excuse.
How's my relationship with the pikes? Still max out. Good, good. Sort of saves from a... Yeah, the game wasn't being asked, so they didn't save right after I got caught or something. I want to run, but crawling around is too slow. I'll stick to walking.
Got something, bud?
This is problematic. I just want the gun.
Nice.
Wait, don't tell me I have to slice.
Quiet, buddy.
Oh, this. I don't have to slice, but I do need to use a keycard. It's a mine. It's a mine. It's a mine. Mario.
Amazing.
Teeth West. Nice.
Okay, this is good.
Well, I think, yeah, the only thing I'm missing is this thing, which requires a fusion cutter. Now I know. Now I know it's possible to not raise the alarm if I happen to blow people up. And I'm out. No opportunity to save though. Now I have to eat my own words. I said no opportunity to save. God damn it. Sure. I'm gonna assume. Yeah, it's not restricted.
What do you see?
Oh. Bunch of wait. Why is it considered stealing? Oh, it's because it's one of those special chests, not regular stuff. Alright, the stutter. The stutter is terrible. 27 FPS. What the? Wow. Let's see how things evolve as I play more of the game. I'm not gonna take special care and change my gameplay behavior to avoid stutters. What I will do is play as usual and see if stutters crop up more frequently, or if even if they do crop up, they pass by quicker. You know, if that's the case, then there's some merit to the idea that SSD speed is the prime cause of stuttering. Ah, right. So the other thing is Series X. They're using lower settings than what I'm using. They're not doing RTX DI, you know, right? So maybe RTX DI loads in like more intensive assets. Basically, you know, assets that take up more memory. That might be why. I'm stuttering with a slightly faster SSD. Well, not slightly, but my SSD is of comparable speed compared to the Series X, but I'm using a higher settings, so you know, better textures and all that might cause issues.
Good to see you, Kay.
Override lock, no issues. Phase pulse, shot rifle. Okay. I'm glad I don't have to murder the entire camp. Let me just
All right, let's hear it. That worked.
the last 2 pounds were very rapid. Very rapid. I don't like.
Things will be different.
Oh, I didn't notice the gold trim on the rifle. These pipe motherfuckers are fancy, aren't they? Clearing up this area didn't prove as tough as I feared. And since the pikes love me, let's do more stuff. And then I'll get to this abandoned hideout, right? I want ND5 to stop talking about decrypting transmissions.
Feel like going for a ride?
Okay, no stutter when mounting the speeder. Or maybe there was a stutter, but when I panned the camera, it wasn't stuttering already, so I didn't notice anything. Frame rate, 50 FPS, 49 FPS.
We're in trouble! Smell something, Betty?
She's good. For a human.
She's good for a human. You racist motherfucker. Well, nah, they're not that racist. Come on. I'm a human. I come in, I stroll in, I take your stuff. You're not complaining. You're not saying, she's taking our jobs. She's stealing our jobs. Nope. It's cool and
Easy.
calm, collected.
Whew, glad that's over. Yes, got it. Hang on tight.
Yeah, no stutter. Alright, so maybe there's some merit to the Oh, there are bandits lying in ambush over there. Okay, yeah, so there might be some merit to the SSD speed being the cause of the stutter. Just now there was another stutter. Not too long, not too serious. Ah, okay. I could have gone down the river, but I can also do this. I can go down the river here. Oh, wait. Ah, this is... Alright. This is another path down the river. So basically, the guy's base is accessible only via... Oops. Via the river, so yeah. Gonna have to get down there. I suck at driving. What happened? Oh, yeah. You know what else I noticed? If you shoot leaves, you actually blast blaster hose. Right, so let me drop this gun because it's precious. Yeah, you see blaster hose. So sometimes the leaf breaks apart, but yeah, sometimes it leaves a blaster hole. Oh, this attention to detail is so nice. Same thing with Ion as well. And of course you can go crazy. Oh shit. I forgot. This thing is overheated. Oh, another stutter.
This'll do the job.
45. No, it's actually lower than 45. But the stutter seems not so severe. I'm just trying to comfort myself with the fact that I've just, sunk in a huge amount of money on SSD, and it might not deliver the performance improvements I'm looking for. There's no way you get up there though. Interesting. Do I actually have to travel there using my starship? I know I can fast travel there. I want to know if it's possible for me to take a land route. There's something spawning there that gets destroyed immediately, which causes a tree leaf to always fall down whenever I pass by it. I'm way too far from my intended destination already. Crash site. Oh, is it this? Uh-huh. Oh, I got a gun.
Easy now.
From green they turn to red if they are attacked.
Not
That
bad.
explains a lot.
Still in one piece. Well, that worked.
That worked, but didn't get shit, man. More stuttering.
What have you got next?
Okay, this experience isn't as severe as with the SATA SSD, I think.
Okay, let's listen. Nice, it worked. Dang, fair.
Dang.
So rainy.
There's nothing though. There's nothing here. I just blew up the rock for no good reason. Yep, another stutter, but yeah, it seemed to pass by quickly.
Hold tight.
Yep. Now there's a stutter when I use the speeder as well. Frame time is terrible. It's like 0.7. 14, 13 milliseconds. Yeah. I don't think there's a way. No, there's a separate routes. It might be that the only way to reach it is using Starship. Oh no, there's this bridge. Fuck. Staring at me right in my face and I didn't notice it. And I'm supposed to be someone who plays video games. A lot, that is. No. Yeah, this thing turns like shit. And I really need that turn radius upgrade. Okay, so the door isn't open. I do actually have to fly up. Fine. I mean, I can fast travel, but let's do the dramatic thing. I'm gonna fly up into space and then fly back down. Plus, I'll get to stress test the system right now. I'll be loading the space assets. Then I'll be loading the planet side assets again. Yep. Started after the loading screen is over. That is forgivable.
All right, ND5. Let's go.
I copy.
Okay, no frame gen in these cutscenes either. 30 FPS. Now there's frame gen. 53.
I am
No,
quite surprised. Vale
no
let
frame
you
gen.
go. What did you tell her?
What? Nothing. I don't know. We were just, like, working together.
Have I made you uncomfortable?
No? Vale's, you know, the enemy.
Wait,
I
who is Vale? I forgot. Alright, weird. So no frame gen up until... now I have frame gen and I get 70 FPS. So the entire flying sequence without frame gen, I'm getting like 50 something FPS because I'm not rendering anything complex. It's just cloud and it's spaceship. So I thought, oh hey, frame gen was turned on. No, it's just because of the frame rate is high without the need for frame gen. Good thing ND5 doesn't repeat its conversation. I'm happy with that. Now, what I'm looking for is... Shit. That's my mom. Vale! A Vale just let me go. A Vale Torment. That's the bounty hunter who was chasing me. Ah, so she has cybernetic prosthetics. Explains her fingers. My concern is, when did Vale let me go? I thought she was chasing me and then ND5 saved my ass. Whatever. No frame gen. Music is on point. Oh, as I enter the planet, it's like 40 FPS. In deep space, it's like 50 something, but the moment I hit planet side, it's 40, 41, 42. The game is just dying. $39 FPS. 38. 36, 37, 35. 34. 33. So this is a natural FPS. 32. Whoa. 31, 30. 28, 26. 27. 36, 35. Yeah, the frame rate is just dipping.
Where are we right now?
Looks like an old comms relay. All those transmissions must have passed through here.
So something between 25 to 30 FPS gets frame generated into 51 to 55 FPS. It doesn't always double the frame rate. In fact, most of the time it's more like a 1.7, 1.8 factor when it comes to increasing the frame rates.
I'll see you later, ND5.
All right.
Surprisingly heavy. The game is... Oh wow, another dip to 35. Yeah. Surprisingly heavy. One upgrade ready. I got the part for it, so why not? I thought this forest area would be... I thought the cockpit actually would be above 60 FPS, but I was getting like 40 something to 50 FPS.
I think we're a few decades too late. But hey, I found another one of you. He's broken.
I am not broken. State your allegiance.
Oh, hey.
State your allegiance.
Kay, tell him you're with CIS Special Operations.
I'm CIS, Special Ops. I'm here to help.
EX unit reporting. Designation MT7. Help is needed. Reconnaissance mission incomplete. Actuators inactive. Comms inactive. Units separated by monsoon.
The rest of your units out there in the jungle?
Recon. Vital intelligence. The mission must be completed. I am not a monsoon. You are here to help.
It's okay. You're okay. Let's finish your mission, alright?
I am not broken.
Fine. You're a fixer-upper. Although that saying that someone's a fixer-upper still implies that they're broken, that's why they need to be fixed. No, you're perfect the way you are. That's what I want to tell you. You're a fusion of a machine and a natural surrounding. A beautiful, perfect fusion. Don't need to fix you. I'm just gonna let you lay there and rot. I want to test again. Is the FPS low?
I see you're back.
Hey there.
Oh yeah.
The
51
jungle is
F.
too big to search blindly. Maybe there's more intel around the landing pad.
I'll take a look. That was quick thinking back there. What's CIS?
I suppose you wouldn't know much about the Clone Wars.
Right in front of
Clone
you.
Wars? Are you saying he's been out here for 25 years?
I've seen this before with BX units that can no longer complete their objectives. They get fixated on them, lose their sense of place and time. I doubt he realizes the war ended.
I guess we're the only ones who can help him out now.
You know, some of the...
So what am I looking for here?
A secured room or area. The Separatists always made sure to lock down their intelligence.
So some of the smarter games would actually make sure that if two people are in the same room, they will be talking to each other. They won't be using their fucking communicators. Like what's happening? I'm straight up in the cockpit with ND5, and ND5 is still talking to me through the comm link. And yes, I've checked. It's 40 something FPS in the cockpit, so I guess it's extremely highly detailed, and that's why performance is shit. And just now, just panning the camera induced a stutter. All right.
Gonna head out.
Very well.
I still see the other artifacts. Yep, just parts of her just blinking out of existence. Although this is something of a stress test because I'm panning my camera a little too fast. I'm using a controller, so there's no need for me to pan my camera fast, and the game is designed, you know, around controller play anyway. Yeah, I can use mouse and keyboard, and I can. Yeah. In fact, if I pan the camera around past a certain point, it's impossible to see the artifact because scene is changing too rapidly. If I do it slowly, I don't see the artifact, but somewhere in the middle, like fast but not too fast, then I start seeing artifacts. Yeah, just now her hair disappeared. That's another artifact. For a split second there, I don't think it'll be noticeable on stream, but as someone who's playing, with the monitor right in front of me, I do notice. Speaking of the monitor, you know, I thought my monitors were broken. They were tilting forward. I thought the monitor's necks was sort of giving out. And I've been using a temporary fix. Like I was shoving folded up newspaper, folded up junk mail that I get to sort of prop the monitor so that it tilts backwards. So I've been stuffing these folded up papers in front of the monitor so that it tilt backwards. And
it's pouring out here.
yeah, today as I was fiddling with things around, it's sort of like I was applying a lot of pressure on my monitor. I thought, okay, I'm about to move out. I might be selling the monitors, or, I might even junk them. Sure, I'll take a huge loss, but sometimes trying to sell things online to other people, to strangers, it's not worth the hassle. And anyway, the thing is, I managed to find out that I can actually tilt the monitors back. I didn't want to tilt the monitors back because I was afraid I was breaking the arm stand. And then it didn't occur to me, after owning the monitors for so many years, it didn't occur to me that these monitors, sure, they aren't like the monitor stands aren't fancy, and you don't get to move them around, but tilting is a function that's supported by monitor stands these days. It might be because I've owned older monitors that do not have a tilt functionality, really old ones, really, really, really old ones. And that's, yeah, I've sort of internalized that thinking. So that's why I'm kind of happy, I think I might figure out the reason why my game is stuttering, and I think I might figure out I think I figure out why my game is stuttering. I think I might figure out why my internet is not good. Driver in the case of the internet. Oh yeah, I also installed new drivers for the SSD, but as you can see, stuttering is still present, and it's not just that, but I've also tested the speed without the drivers and with the old drivers. With the new drivers, the read speed, not the reading, but yeah, the read speed is the same. So, yeah, there's that. I'm pretty certain when it comes for the monitor arm, I think, yeah, that I'm definitely tilting the monitor. It's not an illusion, it's a built-in feature of the monitor stand. Definitely not me inventing non-existent solutions. One-way trip, huh? Alright. Sure. Not one way. Good. Bike?
Hold on, Nix.
My bike. Well, I need to find a way to open the bloody gate first, though. Wait, unless the game is telling me to maybe jump my bike around. Nah. I am in the right. No. I think I might progress too far. I'm supposed to be searching for stuff near the landing pad, not here.
Hey, buddy.
Awesome. My little buddy there. Yeah, this would be appropriate. Imperial chest box. I mean, if I'm wearing an Imperial uniform, he should get that as well. Okay, so I have a thief. You have a thief vest. Oh, this is Moldor thief. So there's Kiva and then there's Moldor. I think I only have another Moldor. No, I don't even have Moldor here. Yeah, alright. Not urgent. Just doing some inventory check. Maybe there's stuff here. Tells me who the MT7 was or is. What sort of jobs he did. Oh, there's power line. Oh. Okay, so I was supposed to go all the way down there, except I need to shoot. Shoot that ion capacitor. Wait. Ah.
Ready, Nix?
Okay. So there are multiple ion capacitors and they have a limited charge. And find all of them and blow all of them up. Ah, there's one here, there's one here. Not enough. There's a third one hidden somewhere. Ah, in that room. Oh. Ah, this thing is blocking my view. That's devious. Oh, I see climbable surfaces. Yes. Nope. Can climb these? No. I'm not a big fan of putting surfaces that should be climbable, but then make them not climbable. It's stupid. I have giant and girthy bars that I should be able to clamber onto easily. Plenty of grip. No, the game decides that you can't climb those. Because that'll make the puzzle too easy.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, come on. I know there's this, and there's also this. All lead to that place. Oh, no. Okay, I see these yellow things. I'm supposed to climb into the room. I see these, the rock. That's what I was missing.
found a secured area, but there's no power to the door.
The backup generators are rated to last for roughly 30 cycles. See if you can find one.
30 cycles, 30 years. Essentially. Okay. Do I have a commanding view of... Yes, I do.
Gonna need more juice than that. Power's back. Now, what's behind that door?
Ooh, creepy dead droid handing out a data pad. Alright, so... Talking about retreating.
It says here they were out by the blood tree, but it doesn't get much more specific than that. Hey, MG7? What was your unit looking for?
Vital intelligence hidden in enemy positions. Monsoon. The mission must be completed. I am not broken.
The tree itself is far too exposed for surveillance. But I see caves on the planet's geocharts not too far south. If the droid was deactivated in that storm, it might still be there.
Right. You okay with all this?
A lot of droids died in the war cave.
Okay. So I'm helping ND5 reconnect with his past during Clone Wars and all that. Let me be a busybody. The civilians. Yeah, 30 FPS the
Luck's holding out.
Oh, I'm gonna have to take on waves of enemies, right? Yeah, so the lag is terrible. Yep. Because well, I'm frame
okay.
generating to
I
60
picked up your
FPS, right?
transmission.
Biasa bola, Jijiboto utwata, chon lasa masa jiwiha.
I should have done this mission. Whoa. Holy moly!
Come on! They're not letting up!
They're just spawning an entire fucking group of enemies. Fucking hell.
Okay, still alive. This could do some damage.
Something always happens. Biasa fahopa. Otoplanito kipa mikiyunu chiji. Bata jiji no bata tuma.
Yeah, I can see that.
Wama. Fabasaka jope no bangabola.
500 credits. Well, yeah. Try not to disparage the fact that, well, you know, they gave me 500 credits. The civilians trying to make it out here,
Come on.
and
there's a
I
faster way.
voluntarily came to their aid, but I'm not trying to rob them. Other people are trying to rob them, so. I'm sure what I'm trying to say is be grateful, that's all.
Now, where do you live, little guy? All right, easy. All right.
Dumping. Straight dumping.
All right. I think I'm good.
A lag doesn't feel good, but it is what it is. The lag has nothing to do with SSD speed, it's just my graphics card not being able to keep up with all the ray tracing effects. So there's a northern base west of Sashin village. Need to pay attention to that. Need to drop by there and find some droids.
Rainy out here.
That's the
Sounds
only
like
thing
the
I'll
last one
say
went out into
always.
the jungle, somewhere west of Sashin.
A lot can happen to a droid in that kind of terrain. Might be difficult to find.
So, you do a lot of fighting in the Clone Wars?
Yes.
Who were you fighting?
Anyone I was ordered to. I was created to obey and destroy. I didn't concern myself with why. It can be difficult for organics to understand.
Right.
Oh, not really. I mean, organics who have joined an army might be able to empathize a little, although, unlike, of course, it's just joining an army, right? It's not programmed to do something against your will. It is still okay. I guess it comes down to the notion of free will or something like that. So organics apparently have free will, so you assume that it's not the same as droids, which once programmed, you can't really change their parameters. Well, the droid itself cannot change parameters. You can, but it can't. So yeah, it just feels false for a droid. What is going on here? The game tells me there's something here, but Sneaky Hollow. Definitely sneaky, alright. Oh. There are a lot of waist-high walls. So the game's trying to tell me you're gonna get in a fight. Sneaky Hollow fast route point. Okay. Both routes are possible. I can jump down there or I can take the low ground.
Reliable, huh? Where is everyone?
48 FPS here. 49. Game giving me Bacta valves. Not a good sign. ISB. Oh, I'm wearing ISB uniform right now, so.
Oh, someone had a rough landing.
I just got ambushed by the Empire!
All the way up there. Okay. Let me make a call. Hang tight.
What? Katik! Seriously? It brought more! Fire!
Move in, Taku's squadron! Take down those Vipers!
Rebels? What is Katik thinking?
Where is that Viper droid? I don't see it.
Are you alright?
Seriously, Katik? You're the last person I expected to work with the rebels.
Good thing he does. Otherwise, you'd be dead. The Viper droids are getting more aggressive. We need to launch our assault.
Assault?
You're going to infiltrate the base, while my team blows open a path to extract the asset.
Sounds fun. Except last time I worked with rebels, I got a death mark. Save the galaxy yourself. I'm walking.
Told you we couldn't count on her.
Jay, please. The only way this works is with you and the rebels.
I agreed to help clean up your mess, not get in the middle of someone else's war.
This is everyone's war.
Listen, forget the rebels, Kay. A lot of people are going to get hurt because of what I did. You want the droidsmith? This is the deal. I gotta go. Don't leave me hanging here.
You better be serious about that escape path.
I don't know how things work in the underworld, but we don't leave our people behind.
You have no idea who gets left behind.
Yeah, I got tricked by you fuckers. Maybe there was a shitty splinter
The
cell.
base is down a canyon to your west. If you keep heading that way, you should eventually find it.
Got it. Be there soon.
Can I choose? Oh, okay, I'm not tied into a mission. I'm not gonna do that mission. I'm gonna look for the other expert first. The feeling of aiming and fighting at 30 FPS doesn't feel too good.
Kay, I have a personal question.
Oh, all right, sure.
What is the significance of the casino chip you carry? My assumption is you don't intend to gamble with it.
Oh, it's the last thing my mother left me when I was a kid.
A token.
A reminder. At the end of the day, it's just me and Nix.
I see. That was all.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to change settings now because I'm not liking the feeling of playing this game at 30 FPS boosted to 60. But then I need long-term testing data. Oh shit, I just realized I have like 10 minutes before my internet cuts off. How long have I been playing? Okay, so yeah, 2 hours is enough long-term test data. The stutters are indeed reduced, but not sufficient. Might be because I'm running at high settings, so well, okay, there's another stutter there, but there are stutters, but they're not so severe. That's what I'm saying. There are a lot of stutters still, but they're not severe. Yeah, just now there's another stutter, so maybe the cure is to is indeed the SSD. Ahiako Temple. I might be tempting fate by praising the game, saying that, you know, stutters are reduced because it's just throwing more and more stutters at me. I grab this thing and then I'm done. I'll start a new stream. Actually, no. I want to see. No, my internet will definitely get disconnected. No, yeah. It doesn't form a part of the internet stability testing. But I will take note off stream on how quickly my VPN reconnects after getting disconnected. Will I be back? Yeah, I have a feeling I'll definitely be back.
Okay, easy now.
Be cool? Be cool.
Nix, be careful.
Oh. I can only open it from this. Carmine coating, all red. And aggressive. Sure. But I need to get to a... Round in combat. What? What? Oh! What a podcast, motherfuckers.
In the clear.
Okay. I can swap modules without going to the bench, or the upgrading requires that I get to a bench. Appearance, hell yeah. All red and aggressive. No, actually, Imperial coating. I am wearing an ISB officer's uniform, so white is actually appropriate. Oh, look at the stutter, 23F. Alright, never mind. I have spent 2 hours. Stutters are present, but less intense. frequency of stutters are the same, but the duration of each of those stutters seem to be slightly reduced. So that's what I found in my 2 hours of testing, and my internet didn't get disconnected in these 2 hours. Fingers crossed that it stays that way. Maybe I'll do another 2 hours, although I don't want to actually, come to think of it. I'm putting a BRB right now, but I don't think I'll be actually doing another 2 hours because the sun will rise up, and I'm not a big fan of the game while the sun is rising up. Plus, I might have a delivery. Well, not I might. Chances are very high. Ask for next day delivery, so yes. So, I'm expecting a package. I should turn into bed early. Although the delivery might get late still. I need to be fresh tomorrow. Just in case someone turns up to deliver something. Yeah, well, if they don't deliver, then I'm gonna ask for a refund on the shipping fee. I paid extra. Fuck, I paid extra for next day delivery. Anyway, I'm gonna stop streaming for now, and maybe I'll do an extra hour with a different DLSS setting. Oh, I'll go back to performance, no frame gen, and see how the stutters change with this hard drive upgrade. Not hard drive upgrade, with this SSD cleanup that I've done now, and see if there's any performance difference. Alright, I'm done.